Hello everybody, it's EzraTime again here and welcome back to another reaction videos. And today we're gonna be reacting to Fast and Furious 9 or F9, the Fast Saga pit spinning by once again Ryan George himself. And I did watch the F9 movie in the theaters, obviously. I think last week, and I gotta be honest, I actually quite enjoyed the movie. It's not the best Fast and Furious movie, obviously. And to me, I feel like the franchise end with Furious 7, obviously, because the fate of the Furious and Furious 9 just feel fun to watch, but it kind of feel like an unnecessary sequel if I'm being honest here. Again, I probably piss off some Fast and Furious fans here, so I'm sorry for that, but I'm just sharing my opinions, man. And I'm really curious to see what Ryan has to say about this movie because I feel like there is so many nitpicky or weird things about this movie, especially the inclusion for Jakob Toretto, played by John Cena, obviously, and then the drama is just not working. But I gotta say one thing: the action sequences is pretty fun, even though it's unrealistic as hell. It's very cheesy, but again, Fast and Furious movie now is very cheesy. So what do you expect, right? So without further ado, let's just watch the pitch meeting, shall we? Oh, and spoilers, obviously. Well, you know.
So, you have a new Fast and Furious movie for me? Yes, sir.
Oops,
Sure
sorry.
I do, and you know what this one's gonna be called? Oh, I'm sure I don't. Come on, give it a guess. Fast 9? What? No. Furious 9? That sounds insane. Fast and Furious 9? Why would we call it? Oh, I have no idea. There's no pattern here at all.
Well,
F9. Okay, I don't know how I was supposed to guess that. Does the F stand for fast or for furious? I don't know. These are all over the place, man. Well, I also thought we could tack on the Fast Saga at the end, kind of clear things up, you know? I've never heard it referenced as that. F9, the Fast Saga. Now that's a good title. All right, man. I mean,
I mean,
all
yeah, I
right, so
guess
you want to know what happens in this one? I guess I should probably know what happens, yeah. So
I mean,
Dom
yeah,
and
you're a
Letty are living
producer.
on a farm, right? They're like totally off grid. Okay. And it turns out Mr. Nobody captured that bad lady Cypher, but his plane went down, so he sent out a distress signal specifically to Dom. Oh, he thought of the car squad to help him out, okay. For some reason, yeah,
Yeah.
he thought of the car people, so Dom and his people head to the jungle to find this plane. Right. And so they find half of this device called Ares that when it's fully activated, it lets you control all the weapon systems in the world or something. Oh, yeah, that's a spy movie
something.
MacGuffin if I've ever heard of one. So then there's gonna be this big firefight and car chase in the jungle, which has fantastic roads. Oh, a very well-maintained jungle. And we're gonna have
Oh,
this
man.
scene where the good guys drive up a suspension bridge that's actively collapsing. Oh, the cars go vroom vroom, don't they? They do. I thought as much. But now Dom and Letty are on the wrong side of this canyon thing, and they need to get across. Wow, sounds like it's gonna be tough for them to do that.
Oh, no.
Actually, it's gonna be super,
Super
easy.
easy.
Barely
Barely
an
inconvenience.
inconvenience. Oh, really?
As
Yeah, see,
always.
Dom's gonna use the leftover rope from the bridge to swing him and Letty across. Oh, that actually doesn't sound that crazy. With their car. Oh, there it is.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
they're gonna Tarzan swing a car from one cliff to
Yeah,
another and be
man.
perfectly fine afterwards. So how could Dom have possibly known that that would have worked, or that there was enough rope to pull something like that, or that the rope was strong enough?
Well-
Oh, he used to do illegal street racing. Right. Oh, and also the protagonists are gonna have
That's
45,000
the
bullets
explanation,
fired
that's
at
it.
them throughout the movie, and not a single one is gonna touch them. Oh, this is all extremely far-fetched. Yeah, but see, Roman's gonna make a couple of self-aware jokes about how maybe they're invincible, so everything I
yeah.
wrote here is okay now. But if they're not ever in any actual danger, it feels like the action sequences won't have any stakes whatsoever.
To be
Yeah,
fair,
well, that's
yeah,
fine,
it
because I'm
doesn't have any
vegan anyway.
stakes.
What? And so they're also gonna run into this
I'm
bad
vegan
guy,
anyway.
Jakob Toretto. That's Dom's last name. It is. Jacob
Yeah.
is Dom's long-lost brother, which is where we're at storytelling-wise in these things. The guy that's all about family has a brother he never mentioned. That's what we're going with. And it turns out that Jacob was kind of responsible for their father's death, so Dom made him leave and never return after a car race. Oh, how are we gonna show that? Through just constant flashbacks, with the implication that Jacob grew about 1.5 feet in his early 20s. That does happen sometimes. Anyway, so naturally, being shunned by Dom led Jacob to become like an international spy terrorist guy. Okay, that doesn't really seem like a logical jump. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
an
to be
illogical
fair.
jump, which is literally our whole thing. That's a good point. And so he's working for this German guy, Otto, who's keeping Cypher in a glass cage. And what's Otto's deal? Oh, well, he keeps talking about his super rich father. This guy's wealthy as heck, super well connected. Oh, so the father's gonna be like a big reveal later in the movie? No, we're gonna keep teasing it and never pay it off. Oh, yeah, whatever. And at a certain point, Otto's gonna have Dom arrested by Interpol. Oh no. But it turns out it was Cardi B, so it's okay. What? It wasn't Interpol, it was Cardi B and some of her friends. What is going on? And she's gonna be like, good to see you, Dom. Wait, was she like in the other movies or something?
No,
just someone from Dom's
never.
past, I guess. We're never gonna see her again or really explain this at all. That's pretty random, man. That doesn't feel like it has anything to do with anything. Yeah, but see, Cardi B is popular. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, okay, let's put her in there. And also we're gonna find out that Han is still alive. Oh, people loved Han. We're gonna have to put him in the posters and the trailers and stuff. Well, I feel like that might spoil the moment a bit. Well, I think people will still be interested in coming to see how he survived, right? I mean, how are we gonna say that he did that anyway? Oh, well, we're gonna say that Mr. Nobody made it seem like he died. Okay, how though? Well, he made it look very convincing, extremely convincing even. Right, but what exactly did he do? Listen, sir, I'm gonna need you to get all the way off my back about the specifics, okay? Han is back, and that was always the intention. Oh, okay, let me get off of that thing. Thank you. So anyway, it turns out that Han was taking care of this L girl whose parents made that Ares device. Okay. And before they died, they made it so that their DNA is the only thing that can unlock the device, so she's the only living key to this thing. Got it. So eventually the bad guys get a hold of her and the two pieces of the device, so the good guys have to save the day. How are they gonna do that? By driving cars very fast, sir, and also they need to take down a satellite. What, like with hacking? No, this satellite can only be taken down physically, so they have to go to space. Oh, it's happening, isn't it? The meme is happening. Yeah, I read the internet. I know what people want. So how are they gonna get there? Well, the characters from Tokyo Drift are back, and they're rocket scientists now. They're rocket scientists? Yeah, because they have a background in illegal street racing. Wow, doing illegal street racing really opens up a whole world of possibilities for people, doesn't it? It really does, sir. So they strap a rocket to a car and they head to space. Wow. And Tej is gonna be like, it's all physics, you know? The numbers don't lie. Oh, the audacity of including a line like that. And meanwhile on Earth, the good guys have super powerful magnets in their cars, so that's gonna make for some fun chases. What do you mean? Well, see, these things are so powerful, they can pull other cars with them. And they have these magnets inside their cars? That's right. Why don't the magnets affect their cars? I don't know. Oh, selective and borderline magical magnets are tight. But then Jakob's gonna get betrayed by Otto, who, as it turns out, decided to team up with Cypher. Why? Well, because the movie's almost over. Oh. So Jakob's gonna end up teaming up with the good guys to take down the bad guys. Well, all right. So, you know, naturally, by the end of the movie, he's earned their respect and they let him leave. The only reason he teamed up with them is because the other bad guys decided to betray him at the last second, though. That's right. Yes. And if that hadn't happened, he totally would have gone through with his evil plan. Oh, 100%. But he got backstabbed in a way that he couldn't have possibly predicted. So now he's a good guy. That's all it takes. Oh, okay. And so then everybody drinks some Coronas or whatever happens at the end of these things. Well, great. So what do you think? Well, it sounds like a lot of fun. I'm just kind of stuck on the whole Dominic Toretto has a brother thing. Okay. It's just, how is it possible that we've never seen this guy before? You know, how's that possible? Maybe we get creative with casting. What?
Oh my god. Oh man, John Cena.
Hey everybody, Ryan here. Hope you enjoyed that video. And if you liked it, feel free to click the like button and the subscribe button and all buttons of that nature. There are also like hundreds of other episodes on the channel that you can check out if you want. Also leave a comment down below letting me know what other movies you want to see pitches for. And check back soon for a new one, because there's gonna be new ones, you know? Okay, bye.
Bye Ryan. So that was the pitch meeting. Again, guys, I gotta say, even though I found this movie fun because that's how it is, but yeah, it's pretty dumb. The action sequences is always getting pretty cheesier and cheesier, which I think is to be expected from the Fast and Furious franchise, right? Because, well, that's how there is now. And the last time they're being realistic is basically Fast and Furious 4. That's the last time. Fast 5 that's where they get more action or more spy in some way. And the action sequences in Fast 5, Furious 6, and Furious 7 is, yeah, sure, it's unrealistic, obviously, but it's still kind of believable in some way. I don't know, it's kind of weird to say that. I don't know, and especially since Furious 7, that's the last time where I feel like I'm watching a Fast and Furious movie, because of, you know, the tragic passing for, you know, Paul Walker, obviously, Brian O'Connor. And without Paul Walker in this franchise, it's just, man, you know, it just doesn't feel like a Fast and Furious movie again. And I still watch it, you know, obviously, because I think the movie is still entertaining and fun, but I gotta say, man, it doesn't feel like a Fast and Furious franchise. And it's not exactly their fault because obviously what happened to Paul Walker was really tragic. And I gotta say, guys, 2021 and I still miss Paul Walker. Seriously, when I was watching a Fast and Furious 9, I just imagining what happened, like how different the movie will be, and how different the franchise will go forward if Paul Walker is still alive and working together with Vin Diesel and all the cast. Obviously the franchise is going to be different if Paul Walker is still alive. And I think sure the action could get cheesier and cheesier. Obviously, I think that's still going to happen. But I feel like the family part is gonna be way stronger. If Brian O'Connor is in the franchise. But yeah, I still miss Paul Walker, and they did something nice to him in the end, where there is a blue like car. I don't know what specifically the car is, but that was Brian O'Connor's car. And then when the family having a dinner together or like eating together, obviously celebrating, and it's only there is this one seat that's actually empty, and then I think Mia says like, "Oh, he's coming," and I was actually getting chills to be honest, and seeing that, yeah, I mean Brian O'Connor is still alive in this universe, and that's how they pay respect to Paul Walker, right? And then the Brian O'Connor's car just pull up in the end, and then just like, ooh, and it's just like that's pretty nice to be honest, and yeah, but the whole movie, the inclusion for John Cena characters like Jakob Toretto is just not the best in my opinion. It's just so bizarre, and it feels like they just try to include more drama, which is kind of unnecessary. Like if they're going to make Cypher, Charlie Theron characters, and then Otto the main villain, then I mean, to be fair, if you watch this movie, yes, they were the main villain in the end, and Jacob is betrayed. Surprise, surprise, because I thought that maybe if they're going to introduce the brother, I hope they doing something different this time. But like with Dom has to like kill his brother or something like that, even though like he can't really reach him. But I hope that it doesn't end with like Jacob and Dom, working together, because that's we get to see that so many times, like brothers and sister betraying each other, and then in the end they teaming up with each other, And sure that some movie handles that pretty well, but some of them just don't. It's just really cliche, and then this one is just wow, very cliche, for Jacob Toretto's characters. It's just like, yeah, and Ryan make a good point that if Otto and Cypher doesn't betray him, then he will never become a good guy. He'll literally become a good guy because the other bad guy, betray him. That's the reason. And it's just like, yeah, man. um, and I really wish that maybe they can still cast John Cena, but maybe he can play something else. Some other characters as well. Maybe he's like the main villain this time instead of Cypher. But like if they're going to make Cypher and Otto the main villain, then they should just do that since the beginning. Make Cypher the main villain since the beginning. You don't need to include Jacob Toretto into the story. It's just not working, And especially the flashback sequences is just so weird when Dom fall to the water and then suddenly you see the flashback, right? And then he just memorizing everything. And when I was watching that scene on theaters, I just got so weirded out because the way that scene was shot by Justin Lin, I think. I don't know. It's just not working. It's kind of goofy and it's kind of funny to be honest, and it's just like so weird, And the drama has not it doesn't handle very well, from this future Fast and Furious movie. The last, I think the good drama obviously is the relationship between Vin Diesel and Paul Walker's characters. Like that's the drama that I actually care about. And obviously, again, it's tragic what happens to Paul Walker, and now the drama is just like, it's just not fun to follow. It's just boring and flat, to be honest. And Han is coming back, which I'm assuming is a hologram, because I think there's a glimpse there. They should just explain that, oh, it was a hologram, instead of just like, oh, like Mr. Nobody can make things so real or something like that. Like explain it, it's a hologram. Like I noticed that because I was paying attention to Han in the car, right? And then when Jason Statham character, Deckard Shaw, walks in front of the car, right? Han was missing, so that's why I come to conclusion that, oh, Han was a hologram. Then when Deckard kill him. But they never explained that in the movie. They just like, yeah, Mr. Nobody has a way to make things weird, real, like so real, and just like that's not the best way to explain it. And you literally never planned this to happen. You literally just retcon this, like a massive retcon. And obviously, this happened because Jason Statham characters is not exactly meet with justice in the end. Like in Fast and Furious 8 or The Fate of the Furious, Deckard is part of the family now. Like what the hell? Like Jason Statham or Deckard Shaw just literally kills Han, and then suddenly he's hanging out with the family. Like what the hell, you know? And that's why people keep making hashtag that justice for Han. But I don't think justice for Han is like, oh, bringing Han back, you know? And it's like the justice for Han. I think it was supposed to like, well, Deckard Shaw needs to pay for what he's done, because obviously, sure, he might teaming up with the family in Fast and Furious 8, and he does save Dom's babies, which is good. But at the same time, he's doing something. He kills Han. You know, he does something horrible to the family, and the fact that he never got any consequences, it just like blows my mind to be honest. And I think because Deckard Shaw is just played by Jason Statham, and Jason Statham is a really great actor and just really funny, you know, in the Fast and Furious franchise. And obviously that's why they didn't really kill Deckard Shaw, or just making him super bad. He was super bad in Furious 7, but in Fast and Furious 8 and then Hobbs and Shaw is just like making him into the comedic characters, you know. And then he does appear in this movie in the final scene, and then that's where he meets Han, you know. And just like, wow, okay. I mean, I'm curious to see what Han's going to say to Deckard Shaw there, but I guess we'll see in Fast and Furious 10 and then Fast and Furious 11, which is the last part of the franchise. Like, and at the end of the day, guys, I still like the movie. I think it's still pretty fun, you know. I think Roman Pierce or Tyrese Gibson and Chris Ludacris, that's a really great chemistry, you know, between the characters. And then Natalie Emmanuel, I think, who plays Ramsey, was also really, really good, you know. And it's just, yeah, I mean, besides the inclusion for Jakob Toretto, which is super weird and it's just super out of place, and then the drama is just weird. The action sequences is still fun, and I still enjoy them very much. And again, I was expecting this movie to be way cheesier anyway, and so turn off your brains, and then I'm pretty sure you're going to enjoy this movie. Pretty sure, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure you're going to notice the stupidness of this movie. You know, like the action sequences or the drama, whatever it is just like, yeah. I just want to say that I don't hate the movie. I still like it, you know, and I'm curious to see what's going to happen in Fast and Furious 10 and 11, because they confirmed to be the two last movie, you know. And yeah, I guess we'll see how the franchise end, you know. And is some of the main characters going to die? Maybe, you know. Is Dwayne Johnson's coming back? Maybe, but I guess we'll see, you know. And yeah, that was my reaction to the Fast and Furious, the Fast Saga Peacemaking by you know, Ryan George. And again, I really like Ryan George. I think he's really funny as hell. And then I like how he point out the movies like stupidness, you could say that. And it's just like, yeah, I mean, it's glorious, you know, while having fun watching it, to be honest. So there's that. And yeah, I guess you guys can let me know in the comment section below what do you guys think about F9 The Fast Saga. Do you guys already watch it? Do you guys enjoy the movie? You know, feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section below if you want to, you know. Do you guys think this is the worst Fast and Furious movie? Again, I'm just curious, just asking. You guys just feel free to leave your opinions in the comment section below. And if you guys want to watch the original video, then I will leave a link in the description below as always. Make sure you guys check Ryan George's channel. I will leave Ryan George's channel's link in the description below as always. And you know, if you guys enjoy my reaction video, then please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Ring that notification bell so you guys can get notified when I'm gonna upload the next video. And you know, make sure you guys share my videos out there, so you know, it really helps my channel. And again, guys, I just want to say thank you for everybody for subscribing to my channel, watching the videos, liking the videos, or commenting. I really appreciate that, and I hope you guys can continue that for the future, because again, hopefully this channel can, you know, grow bigger in the future, you know, fingers crossed. But I guess we'll see, right? And yeah, and if you're new to EzraTime, why not consider subscribing and become a fan, I guess. And yeah, I think that's it for my today reaction video, guys. And again, I really hope you guys enjoy it, and I will see you guys in the next one then. Bye.